And some Medusa who will be laning against a Tide Hunter.
Still just a carry Medusa.
And no one will take an Ember Spirit mid.
That's his jam. My bold brother. Good lad.
This is going to be quite the brawl. Kunkka versus Beastmaster with the... Oh, good DeCollis is going to end up going down. Jokum finds him.
I think he's made an excellent choice here.
The Ghost Pirate?
Yeah, I think we need more cosmetics like this.
All right, I guess. Hits the boat, hits the torrent, not enough damage. Now he's going to be roared up and trying to sprout off the Centaur. 23 Savage, he doesn't have X'd up, so he is going to be glimpsed back lightly to his doom as the boat buff was wearing off.
I mean, your damage on this hero is Tidebringer, especially with that facet. This boat is not much to write home about.
Yeah, felt really ill-advised to try and force that.
I did catch no one with the Hex mid, and this is...
Does the disable last long enough? It does. But it seems like Talon don't mind too much. They're just going to try and take the offlane tower, and frankly, 3 minutes until the Tormentor.
Cuckoo? I don't know about that play, son.
How do you end it here?
Well, he TP'd for the amp damage, and he got it. Isn't that worth it to take away an amp damage from no one?
Minions, my fuel.
I don't know. Doesn't feel like it. It's probably close, to be honest, but
I'm going to say no.
that would be very useful.
Useful for what? Exactly.
I'll let you figure that one out, Austin.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Caught the Shadow Shaman. Trapped in a double fence hell. But are they going to be able to get out? 23 Savage and Cuckoo racing towards DeCollis. Yeah, it's going to be trade-off of the supports here. Deso not quite done for Makoto, so he doesn't get a charge out of that or anything.
That's a big-ass wolf.
It is.
He's also dead.
Big-ass watermelon.
250.
Whew.
I think bottom right corner is more natural than top left corner.
For sure. Less incentive to hold that area if you're Radiant, though. Feels like now you're going to see a lot more teams just give up their safe lane tower if they're Radiant side.
WS saying lull, nice right click, bro.
Untouchable, and he has the anchor. Good save, though, from the Dark Will, pushing back these other heroes. Tidehunter's right in front of all these heroes. Can he ever get off the Ravage? The Static Storm, he got off the Ravage! Hits 5 heroes before he dies. Now his team needs to try and clean up off it, but they couldn't get the damage. Torrent lands. Satanic's low on mana. Satanic is out of mana. Satanic is dead. Now it's time to clean house. Jokum jumps in after the Ember Spirit got the chain disables on him. 4 dead. WS survived just long enough to get the job done.
He tanked so much there. Outlasted the Static Storm entirely.
Cleanup kill on DeCollis. Makoto finds him in the river.
Up
to 6 charges for the Deso, yeah.
He's getting up there. BKB's already done for 22 Savage. Team fight's coming together.
Got an X on the Night Class, pulled him back into the Torrent. Tidal Wave, pushing him deeper in. Threatening to terrorize, but no chance.
They're finding some pickoffs now.
Up to a 10,000 net worth lead already.
One failed push with that butterfly timing, and you're in the hole. And now amp damage on Makoto. Map's starting to snowball. They're going to get some traps out. Your Deuce is still very strong. There's no evasion pierce. The weirdest place I've fallen asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was too weird, but you can ask your mom about last night.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there. You
stupid-ass
can't
question.
help yourself.
This stupid question has nothing to do with the game.
No, we're in the middle of a pause.
Stay focused. Just like your mom was last night. Fight's coming. Did your mom listen to these casts?
Yeah, sometimes she does.
Okay, I apologize, Miss Walsh. Fight's coming in. 23 Savage, you got to get out of here,
He's
man.
already at half HP and had to use his BKB. Very awkward. Tidal Wave the Deuce out of the pit. They're going to start going after Static Storm, hitting on 3. Really good setup. The boat is going to come in. Roshan is still almost dead. Aurora's going to be used on a WS. Satanic is in the pit. He got the Aegis.
Where's the damage block?
How is this going so badly for Talon?
They just don't have DPS into the Medusa, and that's the only guy they were hitting. They found no other targets. They didn't get a Ravage off.
It's like they panicked, man.
Yeah, that was not good execution. You're just supposed to go on anybody else in that situation.
Yeah, Crimson Guard, anchor smash him, and then run past him to kill everybody else, right? Cuckoo gonna be caught trying to steal away a Wisdom Shrine. Not in front of 9 class, you're not doing that. Though 9 class is going to die for it.
I guess you are going to do it right now.
Goddamn, Cuckoo hits really hard.
Yeah, I mean, he's still fearing on.
I guess so. Takes a while, but they finally get him. 850 gold for that kill. That's not too shabby.
Need evasion pierce on this TA. That's a big one here. Walk over a trap top.
Yeah, they know he's pretty isolated at this point.
This is a really good find.
There is no TP points over here at all. He has no BKB.
Does he sniff it out?
WS is going to break. It breaks on the Disruptor. Do they see the Deuce? They spot him. Deuce is actually going to try and help out the Disruptor.
Oh, he's field.
Now they get vision on both thanks to Nature's Prophet Shard.
There's the Shackle.
Static Sword going to be used. There's the Shackle. Tidal Wave following that up. Stone Gaze. It'll get him some distance away. Do they have to follow up? They do. Joke him. He's ready to go. Medusa just dead. I mean, they were so isolated from the rest of their team.
That's the isolation situation. You just shackle this guy down. You have more than enough time. That is TA Trap doing the heavy lifting right there. That play does not happen without TA Trap set up on these stairways. Parivision getting a little too greedy out on the map. A little too split up.
DM on a trap as well.
These traps are destroying them.
Shackled for forever. Jokum needed a little bit of help there from the Glimmer Cape. That Golem is going to work on him. They'll get the Golem as well. DM doesn't run it away. An extra 250 gold. Big boost for Talon.
This is exactly what they wanted. One key kill on this Medusa, set him back, accelerate your other heroes, look towards this next Roshan, and close the map out with these TA traps.
Yeah, all of a sudden you've got NKB done for the Templar Assassin. You're going to have tied with his BKB, so no longer have to worry about the Static Storm stopping the Ravage. Nice Tidal Wave into the X-Torrent. Good Terrorize, though. That'll help protect him. 23 Savage. Not having the BKB, relying on the boat bot to be able to keep him alive, but the jump in from WS and Makoto dismantled the back line.
Damn.
Killed Takalis, shred 9 class. It's a tier 3, maybe a little bit more. Satanic's gonna try and push him out of the base. It's just him and no one, though.
Can't go too far here.
But they want to fight first.
They
Trying to catch Parivision as they get close to the pit.
This BKB on WS could catch him off guard. No control for this Tide anymore.
9 class, he breaks it, immediately Shadow Realms, brambles, and runs away.
If you catch the back line with a Ravage here,
oh
yeah,
my
WS
is in prime position to be able to go for it. He walks down and goes straight to the Disruptor. They deal with him. He got out the Static Storm, easily ignored. Cuckoo's trying to run away. Nice Tidal Wave. That'll help save him. Meanwhile, DM and no one did manage to take out the Shadow Shaman, so both sides going for the backline first. 23 Savage now popping his BKB. Satanic. He's getting a little low on mana. They Ravage and they focus him down, and they've got him. Oh, and look at that Shackles. What is that tongue? No one pops the BKB. He'll make a run for it. He will survive, but Parivision, maybe he doesn't survive. WS blinking after him. Tidal Wave back in. Makoto godlike, and even more. It's not a wipe. It's a wipe plus like 2 heroes.
right outside the base, but now you can decide go Roche, just push the waves in, go base. Very unlikely these heroes have buyback, and they do not. Okay,
yeah, quick heals with the X marks the spot.
Wow, what a fight. Flipster TALON. I'm surprised he didn't ravage that.
Oh, 23 Savage. Finds the and one. That teleport ain't making it.
I'm not gonna lie, this carry Kuka has looked really strong.
Yeah, number-wise, it didn't look so good. I think it was like 7 and 13 when it got picked here.
I don't know, I feel like a lot of the games we casted, it's just been owned.
Yeah.
His Facet's really good on the carry version. He's a solid Radiant Spire, contributes in the early fights. His scale is pretty solid. Just a pretty fast game here from Flipster TALON. Stumbled a little bit in the mid-game with Satanic's Medusa timings, but cruising through the team fights now. gonna get megas off that. Could be really close.
Parivision, they're not gonna have to scramble out of the fountain to get here in time. It's not looking good. One last building left. It's gonna be megas before they can even get there to hit them with a single disable. Ember Spirit pops out trying to grab some of these heroes before they retreat. But Talon seem to be making a clean getaway. With the overwhelming blink.
Oh, look
and
who they
level
found.
25 Talent. Found Satanic. Go after his backline first, though. Deal with DeCollis. Kite out Satanic during his BKB. And now that that's gone, they have Hex. They have Shackles. They have a Ravage if it's ever needed, which it's just not. They'll get him eventually. No one. He goes to the back line. Satanic calls GG. He says, if I'm dead, we're dead. Don't even bother fighting it out, boys.
He's right. This lineup does nothing without Dusa in the middle of the fight. He gets caught up a couple times in his game. Not sure the full-on fights would have gone their way at that point. But Flipster TALON showing up in game one with an impressive performance here against arguably the best team in the world right now.
Well, let's see if you give this final pick the thumbs up or the finger. We'll find out. It's Slaughter. All right, there's some lockdown.
Yeah, they definitely needed that. They also get the amp damage to scout out the Weaver.
The success of Team Spirit in the modern age of Dota. Because I know you love your Toro.
Ooh, that's not a nice question.
I know it is, and I told you it was a hard question for you. Jokum gets the first blood. WS with the Lotus. I think he's fine here. Teleport coming in from DeCollis. Cuckoo spotting all these heroes. Wukong's command does go out, not on top of the shrine though. Cuckoo is able to make the dive away. No one's going to chase after him, but with the slow on him, a little bit hard to finish him off. Does manage to get it in the end. DM laying the distance here, trying to get the goo up on Makoto. Wukong's command finally expires.
But the early game just collapsed for Flipster TALON here.
Talon's all set up. At the top lane, okay, DeCollis just teleported right into the middle of them. If they can't get that kill, they will, but they threw everything they had at it. Oh, what a brambles.
What a catch.
9 class catches WS and Makoto. He might die for it, though. He couldn't actually finish off WS. So the Storm Spirit comes in. They get the kill on the Ringmaster, but somehow the fight didn't actually go that well.
No Bristleback at that fight. 5-on-4.
Yeah. If you took mid and you took bottom, they didn't contest either, then where else are they got to be? They kind of have to be top. 23 Savage has no ult. He's dead.
That is another pretty bad death.
All right, well, they have to punish DM then.
Yeah, to get the Storm bottom, that's a bigger kill in some way.
It is, and if they can get DM as well, it would be even better for them. They don't have a way to force DM to face them, though. WS can blink in front of them, and they will manage to finish him off. So, hey, great trade.
Yeah, Mage Slayer, letting you chase these heroes down. Really good Mage Slayer game, and the Monkey King is caught up all of a sudden.
They have, wow.
You're not going BKB this game. You're going to be able to catch no one every time.
Crush onto 9 class. Got the Supernova right on top of him. See if they can protect the egg with the wheel. It's beautiful. It just pulled in the Parivision heroes, protected the egg, and got them 2 kills with DM being low at half HP. They're going to chase after him. He's getting a lot of goo stacks up. The Wukong's command will make sure that as they chase DM, the rest of Parivision, both Satanic and No One, will have to flee.
Wow, what a team fight combo. Baiting this Abaddon. They jump the gun. You get egg wheel.
We got a Treant in the way.
Wasn't a Mega Treant, though.
That's true. If it was a big enough Treant, maybe could have blocked him in. Cuckoo! Those hits do a lot of damage, man. He's got to be careful. He's going to have to use the Supernova. Very awkward. Got the wheel on Satanic, but no one's really there to follow up the damage. They'll hit him a few times, hit the AoE damage. Wukong's man has to go off from Makoto. They may have taken away Satanic's Aegis, but with Makoto, he needs to be seen. Oh, nice use of the shard. Gets up to the high ground. May have to leave Jokum behind. His escape back is 23. Savage almost dies. Oh, big damage. DM's going to chase after it. No one is able to put in the final blow.
Just route him into the base, tipping the Slaughter who died bottom.
Wait, he died solo to 9 class?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. He died. Wait. He killed him one time.
But you have to try something.
Invisibility.
They wrap the long way around. Make the jump. Can they hit the wheel on him? They got him inside the wheel. That should be him dead. Yep, they got it. Oh, Terrorize hits on 4, though. And Parivision, they look to clean house here. Egg's going to be used. They'll deal with the egg. Nice whip, but it's still, the egg dies. They'll clean up 3. Behind their tower, the tier 1 tower still being up, means Parivision could very easily get there.
That's about best case scenario. You find the Weaver, you kill the Weaver, and then you still basically get wiped on that play.
Oh yeah, look at that. Holy Locket, Nature's Prophet.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You know there's a hero called Tree Protector in the game? Do you remember that hero?
I think you mean Deadwood. That was Heroes.
Oh, yeah, well. Anyway, he made an appearance once in a tournament, like 98. And then Valve forgot about him for 2 decades. But anyway, Furion, back in the meta, ladies and gentlemen, with another delicious facet to make Sprout into a spell that does other stuff and then becomes broken because of that. Daedalus.
Yeah, there was a period of time where Sprout it was just trees. That's all it was. It was just trees. DeCollis is so tanky. Oh my god.
What have I watched? That was disgusting.
Makoto's going to have to defensively Wukong's command. DM casually bypasses it. I mean, Talon, it's just get out. Get out with whoever you can. You're not winning the rest of this fight. Doesn't stop them from trying, but 23 Savage does eventually get worked down here. Supernova getting used.
Almost killed Titanic. This play was honestly kind of close. If they didn't have to use the entire Monkey King kit to kill the Furion,
yeah,
who has Solar Crest, Locket, Sprout Heal, Helm of Iron Will. He had an Essence Ring at that point as well. He tanked a total of around almost 3k damage.
That sounds normal for a 5 position. I mean, it is Parivision up 20,000 net worth. So.
Yeah, they have a lot.
30% Sprout heal per second. So now it's up to 65 a second. It's honestly not that much, but if you're ahead.
It's a lot when you're ahead. I mean, let's be honest, this game is toasted. This is cleanup duty for Parivision right now. Furion has won every game so far today.
Is that true?
Casted. Yeah, it's 3-0.
That we've casted.
Yeah, 3-0.
He win the games this morning too?
Yeah, sure. I think so.
Ted, shout out to Ted. Ted, get on that. He's our resident stats guy. It's because he's British. Thought he sounded smart, so he figured he was good at stats.
I figured wrong on that one.
We all make mistakes. 23 Savage made a mistake. He left his base. They don't really have a base, actually, now that I'm looking at it. It's just a playground for Satanic and DM to run around it.
Middle tower is under attack.
I can definitely see why 9 Class wanted this Dark Will this game, as opposed to the last one. Did some serious work on it. The solo pickoff throw with this hero is wild.
It's pretty intense. Jump in from WS. Gotta hit the wheel. Gotta hit the wheel. They got the wheel. They got the kill. Satanic goes down.
Easy.
1,700 gold collected. And again, Parivision still feeling like they could fight. They're probably not wrong about that. Jump in from no one, trying to burst down the Phoenix. Escape back goes off. He has a chance here to get off the Supernova. And 23 Savage is going to need it here. Supernova's going to be used on the side. No one gets stunned up, but still manages to commit. Gets the kill on 23 Savage. Now chasing after WS. Ghost Scepter helping to protect him here. No one doesn't have that much health or that much mana. One last dip to be able to get away. The Monkey King chasing after. No, he got Yules. 9 Class stomps him. A dagger hits no one, but he gets a heal from DeCollis. That'll keep him alive even through the Tame the Beast. He used the Shivas. He chased after WS. He's taunting him. Look at him. He's egging him on. Go ahead. Kill me. Try. I dare you. Can't even hit the dagger when it's point blank. Psychological damage done.
That is psychological, physical, emotional, spiritual, historical damage inflicted by the No One Storm Spirit. Never bet against it. You shouldn't have, Austin. You owe me $30, and Parivision take game 2 here. That's going to set it to another game 3 series of the day. We always get the game 3s here at Dream League. It's always a treat.
We do.
And these are 2 pretty fast games, right? Both around 35 minutes.
Darkseer, Night Stalker is going to be played as position 4.
Gotcha.
It's a very strong lane. You're playing with the Night Rain Facet, and this is the cheap one. Has a lot of synergy between both of the supports. I want to see Talon play around Mikoto with the Ember Spirit. I want to see...
Can I revise my prediction?
I did not have 23 Savage
What?
diving past the tier 1 tower without his support. I did not have that on my list.
Fine. And it's going to be running down the Darkseer!
Oh my God, they're running down the Darkseer! Cuckoo did get the last hit. 23 Savage needs to be careful though, and you know 9 class and DM are going to be bloodthirsty coming back to the lane.
Got launch charges. Not an easy
Savage,
dive.
He's going to kill 9 class now. He's going to die for it, but 9 class is certainly dead. He's going to have to take a walk of shame. He's been Shanghai.
Yeah, can't TP with the Willow sitting there. So he's stuck. He'll think about his decisions. The fight breaks out mid.
Wall goes out. Mikoto, oh no, he's going to be silenced by the Night Stalker. He's not useless. Daytime Night Stalker silence. Got him.
Amp damage for no one was huge there, and it's just a 4-on-2.
Is under attack.
Backing Satanic up top, expecting the jump to go onto him.
Yeah, trying to bait him. Oh, and they might have just gotten it. Jump going out. Can he get off the false promise? He got off the Sunder and the false promise. He is very much alive. And WS might just die for it. See if he can round the corner, get a blink off. Satanic spots him again. Oh no, he backtracked a little bit. He dies for it.
Misclicked.
Yikes. And now here comes the Night Stalker with the numbers advantage. They want to dive this tower.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Lead Jokum behind, go after more. They'll get Cuckoo as well.
Radiant's bottom
Too
No
easy
one.
to run him down once that initial play fails. That was your Mage Slayer Ember. And that was the exact move where you get this RP skewer away from the Oracle. It kind of works, but you just don't have that other hero with you.
Yeah.
Synergy is not there. You pay a massive price on this blink
Radiant's
reveal.
top tower has fallen.
Oh, the rune.
Oh no, he's gonna be silenced again.
Unreal, dude. 0-3 and 0 from Mikoto after this early game was looking so strong. And it is 3 deaths to the silence on the Night Stalker.
18-minute power rune.
So, hey, spot him.
They just keep on getting.
Dire's middle tower
Storm Spirit tip onto the Jakiro. Terrorize, not going to be thrown out. Jokum's going to hold on to it now. They managed to get the RP. Skewered him back underneath the tier 2, but they didn't have the damage. They got him away from the false promise again, but again, the damage is just not there. Parivision brought all 5 of their heroes. So now with the RP down, they'll chase down whatever heroes they can get. 2 supports at first. Now, potential, okay, they're going to get skewered back a little bit here. The Jark Hunter's going to come in. He's got a BKB. They man up for the fight, but Satanic with the false promise doesn't give a damn. Oh, he does give a damn.
He gives a lot of dams.
He gives many dams.
is under
So many dams were given there.
Oh, what?
The Ursa Hellbear gives a damn too.
Mikoto will be able to scout for him. 9 class. Leading the way with the Dark Ascension. Break some of the smoke. They spot Mikoto, they spot Cuckoo, but they don't know where WS is, and that's the dangerous part. They jump after the Jakiro. WS playing on the side. Dude managed to get a vacuum wall onto 2, chasing after 23 Savage. He plays it a little bit farther back. Mikoto should be able to jump away. He's going to activate the BKB. Does he not have a Remnant? He's going to use his Remnant now and TP up for the rest of it. WS, though, he gets hit by slow, and that's enough to kill him.
Just no easy jump for the Magnus. You can't turn that fight around. You just get run down.
Guardian Greaves, which he's going to have later on.
Okay, but none of that means a damn if you get RP'd in the pit. Flipster TALON looking to contest the Roche. And again, this is the area they want to take the fight.
Oh, look at 9-class positioning, though.
It's too good. They saw him.
They spotted him, but they didn't get him. He blinks out in time.
It does stall the Roche. This is a daytime period, so if you can pull trigger on the Dark Ascension.
Got the skewer onto Satanic. Satanic extremely isolated right now. He
Thunder.
does use an early Sunder here. Seems like Talon weren't able to just go after it.
Are they fighting or getting out?
It seems like they're getting out. They're resetting. They're trying to anyway. Got the vacuum. Wall onto 3. 23 Savage immediately has to pop his BKB. So does Makoto. Makoto's going to make a run for it, but he's got 9-class in front of him and no one behind him. It's not a good place to be. He's sandwiched in and quickly killed. WS isn't making it out either. They got the initiation on the enemy carry. Didn't RP because I guess the rest of the heroes weren't close enough by.
He got silence interrupt.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah.
Letting Parivision push into them and wait for RP skewer back in, wait for the gyrocopter just to get bigger and bigger with empower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It does leave them in like a 4 protect 1 scenario where all of their damage is just going to be the gyrocopter. They're definitely not getting any scale out of the Magnus. And probably not much out of the Ember either. Managed to get an RP skewer back onto DM.
Got him.
So
No
pick
save.
off on the Darkseer. 23 Savage taking the fight against
Going ham.
Satanic and is actually winning, and Thunder's going to be used
That was
early
not a good
here.
Thunder.
No, it wasn't. If he was to die here, he would come back in melee form. Cuckoo, meanwhile, gets torn apart by no one. No one's going out into the back lines.
Out of mana now in the Storm. Can WS make something happen here?
Yeah, he tried to chase after no one. Still has 23 Savage trying to join him here. They got to get out if they're Parivision. Satanic? He's going to slow him down with a reflection. Orchid, that'll stop Magnus. He was trying to get the skewer back in. Plenty of mana left, but he's not going to get a chance to use it. The Terrorize, it's too much for him.
That's a gem.
Big
Massive
pickup. Multiple hero kills, multiple core kills for Talon, and they take away the enemy gem. Baiting out the power rune.
In fact, I think there's going to be a massive RP in this next fight into Gyro cleaning up.
Brawny Outworld Staff for DM.
Oh, man.
Smoke is wrapping around. Jokum almost breaks it. Might be Cuckoo instead. They're on the low ground. They're wrapping all the way around. They're going to run into each other. They break. They see the supports on the low ground. So they jump to Jakiro. Satanic on the high ground, trying to throw some damage to 23 Savage. Awkward spot there. No one almost dying.
Yeah, this fight is mega split.
Roshan is going to finish off Cuckoo. That's the first death of the fight. Roshan claims first blood. Skewer back onto 9-class. That'll be a second kill. They also take out Joker.
Buyback here.
Makoto jumping in, has to use BKB. Very dangerous spot. A lot of physical damage. Satanic. 23 Savage trying to chase after him. He gets kited backwards. He's not sure where he's going. The BKB, they hit him with the RP, but no one stepped away at the last second. 23 Savage, now no RP, no BKB. It's going to be hard for him to be able to fight this out, and no one's not going to let him escape. Gets the grab on him, pulls it back into the Scotty, and he's ripped apart by the Terror Blade.
Do you believe, Austin?
It was as far away from a big RP as you could possibly ask for. A one-man support RP. All the C fans can send all of your hate.
No, that was not on
at
me.
SVG Dota.
Look, he got the NS twice. That's a dieback.
Well,
There is buyback available here.
Parivision's going to get the barracks once.
Buyback available for both cores. If they want to buy, you gotta skewer on this Airblade and kill him with buys.
No one's trying to make sure that he can't get that initiation. Ice Bat does manage to lock down 2. Skewer puts them together, sure, but no stuns to follow it up. Meanwhile,
Savage.
23 Savage, he TP's in.
He has
He's
no
got a
BKB.
Satanic. He's got a Satanic. He's got to out-heal Satanic, but it's not going to be enough. He's overwhelmed by the damage. That is a dieback on the carry.
Do you believe now, Austin?
I still do not believe. Skewer back onto, no damage to help it
It's all
out.
falling
WS
apart.
limping back to the fountain, but Makoto won't make it there, and the illusions killed him in the
Oh,
fountain.
he's gonna fountain farm him.
Satanic is going to fountain farm them. He
Oh,
sunders
no.
Cuckoo.
Oh, it's all
Oh, and
falling
WS
apart.
can't even skewer him back into the fountain on a buyback.
He wants another Thunder. Oh,
He got him! Ole! There we go. A buyback instantly used by Satanic. He will rush down mid to end this game.
Man, that Scotty did work in the man fight. It really did a lot.
Yeah, you went out did a lot.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You cursing the ever-living hell out of that.
Radiant's
I don't think I had anything to do with that.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under
I think that fight could have gone either way.
Radiant's middle barracks.
We'll never know.
Mag has RP back up.
Radiant structures are
Your only hope. Get Satanic into the fountain again and get a dieback on him. No one almost getting the dieback does manage to kill Makoto. WS throwing at half HP. He's got to go now, but no one's not going to let him. Good terrorize.
Radiant's ancient is under
They just call it GG.
Wasn't
No
meant
chance
to be.
for an RP.
Just wasn't meant to be here for Flipster Talon. They put up a good fight, drag it to a game 3, relatively close game 3. If they can win some clutch fights in that mid game and get an 8 as hell, the BKB came super late for WS in that game. And playing against that plus the Stormworker, it's so hard to get these combos. And then even when he's hitting the skewers, he can't RP the guy because Blink Dagger False Promise is sitting there.